What's up out there? So you just missed everything I did because I forgot to click the start button. I thought I started recording and apparently I did not. So what you missed and what I intended to show you was that I got through the warden, who is up in there somewhere. Got through the warden's area, and apparently I did not hit the record button, so I don't have it recorded. Now, I'm going to throw in some video of a death that I took to it. Because I did die the first time I fought the warden, and now I'm on the other side. Unfortunately, I did not record the actual fight, which was kind of an intense fight. I wasn't sure I was going to make it, but I actually did the second time, and I didn't record it. So, and you're like right on the other side of that fight. We are directly on the other side of that fight, which sucks because I wanted to show that. So anyway, well, guess we're on the other side of the fight. Look, dude, quit running away. Guess let me run back to town here. That sucks. I wanted to have like a good fight to be on this, and I didn't. So we'll go back to town here. I could probably start crafting some stuff. So basically everything that I spieled off is now like gone. So we're at level 14. I just beat the warden. Man, this sucks. Now I got to go through all this again. So the progress I showed you yesterday in episode 1, I ended off at the prison and I was going to go fight the warden. So I did fight the warden later yesterday, died to him. I then recreated a new character, died to Hillock. I died to that fire chick the next time the next one got through Hillock and died on the coast of the fire chick. Then I died to Hillock again. Then I died to a deletion. And yes, you heard that correctly. I deleted one of my characters. So if you've never played hardcore before, when you die, hardcore SSF in Affliction League goes to regular SSF Affliction League. So not standard, but like the regular Affliction League SSF. So my characters go over there. So when I go log in, I see all my characters instead of just the one hardcore, because this is on his own playlist and you can separate it to hardcore SSF, Zizerins, hardcore, whatever. So I logged in last night on that final character and I got him past Hillock into town. And then I quit for the evening and I was done. Well, when I logged in, I guess it was today, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, well, I must have died. So I deleted the character because you only get so many character spots. And I was like, and then I spawned in with this guy, started walking over to Hillock, and I'm like, I don't think he was dead. I think he was still in hardcore. I didn't pay any attention. But mistakes were made. Let's just say that. Mistakes were made. So you missed my whole spiel about everything that I'm going over. I am using Ground Slam right now, Holy Flame Totem. Somebody told me to pick up Vitality, so I did. I got Riposte on. What we are running now is kind of a middle of the road resistances. So far, I've got this just a hatchet on here with a 3-link. So we're running Ground Slam with Chance to Bleed and faster attacks. Then we have Vitality, of course. Then we've got Holy Flame Totem with combustion support. Somebody suggested that, and a lot of the videos that I've been watching other people do were using Holy Flame Totem. I was using the Ancestral Protector with something on there that would cast like a fireball or something off of it. It was kind of cool, but the Holy Flame Totem does far more AoE, and the same thing with Ground Slam. I'm finding myself that a lot of AoE is much better. The wave that comes off of Ground Slam and the amount of Holy Flame, there's so many packs and stuff. Like, I wouldn't have this issue with the regular game mode, but with hardcore, I think you really want that. So Riposte is running on with blind support and Chance to Bleed, and we could probably go look at purchasing some other stuff here too, which I need to see what kind of support stuff we've got here. Additional accuracy wouldn't be bad. Why does it show these as support? Normally I can do this and, I guess it was his Flamewood support. Launches a fiery projectile high into the air. Support skills, which trigger it when hit by an enemy. So basically this thing launches a fireball off. I thought that was kind of cool. I was tinkering with it. Life tap I don't want to use right now. But at any rate, let's see here. It was something I was looking for. Oh, melee splash, not life gain on hit. So I want to get that life gain on hit if I can and change out this blind support. Leave chance to bleed on there. If they're bleeding, they take a look, they die. If I hit them and they're bleeding, I can walk away and they're still dying. That's a good thing. So that's kind of what I'm running right now, is to just do as much AoE as possible. One thing that I figured out, big brain move here. So Nessa only gives you certain gems until you've completed certain quests and done certain things. When you die in hardcore, you lose your character and you actually lose all the progress that you've got. So when you die, you lose all of this, all your waypoints, all your story progress, everything. I did not know that until I died to the Warden yesterday. So then you have to re-level, you have to do all the quests, get her to sell all the stuff again. So what I did is I bought some extra stuff, with some of the currency that I've got. So if I die, Riposte is only a level 2 skill. So when you come out and beat Hillock, you're level 2. So theoretically, I could be going through the campaign or the early part of the campaign with my regular, if I die and start over, I could have Riposte on there and be playing with that to help out. I could be doing Holy Flame. Do I have any extra ones? I may not. I may need to pick up one of those. But I figured I would throw a couple of these extras in here. Grab a couple of those. I may have some, I don't know, but yeah, so I've got a few of those. It's fine. I want to keep some extra ones. These are level 4 spells, or you have to be level 4 to equip that, but I don't think you get those until like level 8 or 10. So you can actually buy some extra ones, throw them in your bank, and then if you die and restart, there you go. You've got those ready to go, and away you go. The other thing I did is I changed my stash tabs. This has been bugging me for a little while, and I wasn't quite sure how to fix it. Like I had an extra quad tab down here at the bottom, and I wasn't really using the way I was using stuff last league is not the way I'm doing things this league. I had a lot of fractured items, and I was saving a lot of stuff for other builds that I'm not doing that anymore. I'm basically working in on 1 or 2 builds, and a lot of the builds that I'm doing now are all melee, and they're all kind of the same, so it doesn't really make sense to differentiate things the way I did. So I basically came in here. I've still got my weapon tab. I still got my amulet and ring tab, but I added one for belts, which was basically just repurposing something else. And then I repurposed, I had a armor tab. I had fractured weapons, fractured armor, and then my extra one, I don't remember where this other one came from. So I'm basically splitting it off with helmets, body armor, gloves, shields, and boots. That lets me separate all this stuff out. So if I'm looking for a particular thing, I don't have to search for it. I don't know. It seemed like a better way to organize things, especially right now, because I've got so much different equipment. I can go in here and just quickly look at it instead of trying to scan through all the stuff that I've got or do a search and try to find something. If I die and have to restart, I can just go find, I want this with these sockets. I can just go look at it. So minor quality of life change, but it finally clicked on how I should set that or how I wanted to set that. It's been bothering me for, I don't know, a month or so. Well, pretty much this whole league. I just wasn't sure how to change it or what to do with it. And now I do. So now I've got that. So a little bit of change there. Not a big deal. Kill this stuff off. And that is pretty much going to catch us up. I am going to play for a little bit here. And then I've also started stripping down the amount of crap that I'm picking up. So instead of picking up a ton of extra garbage, I'm looking for stuff with particular sockets or whatever. I'm not going to worry about bringing everything back and trading it off. As much as I'm starting to get some currency built up, so I don't need to hoof everything back. So I can just leave a lot of this stuff behind. But I still want to see some bases. And I still want to see, like, certain socket arrangements. So even though, like, I don't want that sword, but, like, a piece of armor, normal armor or something like that, I don't want to go and mess with my, item filter, loot filter just yet. I changed it to, I just basically turned everything that was to hide to unhide, or to show. Oh, we've got this thing here. Come on, cast that. So I basically just set everything to show, so I see all the garbage in the game. The stuff that I don't even care about. I'm not worried about it. I'm more interested in seeing stuff that I might be interested in at the moment. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I've been getting out and doing stuff outside. It's really nice out here. Like we had a really brutally cold January, and February's like spring. It's super warm. I actually had my t-shirt on outside for a little bit because I was just hot, tearing up, doing some stuff out in the backyard, cleaning up some old brush and stuff. It actually got hot or warm enough to just get a t-shirt on, which normally we're like freezing right now. It should be super cold. Don't know why it's warm. I don't care. I'm enjoying it. So I haven't really played this as much as I kind of wanted to. I wanted to be playing a lot more, but it's been so nice out. And I do find it kind of difficult to want to play this a tremendous amount just because it's so difficult and punishing. Yeah, we're going to level up here and then we'll call it a video. But this is a little bit punishing and you do have to focus a lot. So if I'm slightly tired, like yesterday, I ended up going and taking an old man nap. You know, if I start finding that, I'm like, all right, I got to just go relax. And last night when it got to the end of the night, I was done. I was like, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. I'm just kind of tired and not interested. This is not going to end well. This flame totem down here. Beat him down. Will this give me my level? Nope. Another cone helmet. I don't know if I want to talk to him. Don't know that I care enough to talk to him right now. I know it picks up a quest, but which that's the other thing that's kind of wild. You know, when you play this game on normal, I don't know what the proper word for it is, but when you're playing the regular Affliction League, regular league play, like you're playing this in a particular way, you're trying to cut through and cut as many corners and skip as many quests as you can. Then when you play it in hardcore, like you're playing it as slow as possible, collecting every quest. I think I could sell those rares for augments, can I? I have to go, or fragments or something. I have to go look. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that you have a completely different mindset when you're playing this style. Like everything changes, and I know not necessarily for everybody because I've seen some of the. I found out who. I can't remember the name that I kept seeing pop up was Ben, and I'm like, okay, he is definitely the best player in the game, and Mons Funds or something like that, whatever his character name is. I saw his video and I'm like, yep, that's that guy. So, let's see here. Oh, got a quest we can turn in. Nope, no quest. Sell that. I guess that just gives alteration shards. All right. So anyway, that is where we are today, and I am going to be playing a little bit more tonight. Sat down to play for a little while, figured I'd get a video out before. I thought I had a chance of dying up there at What's-His-Head, so I didn't want to, so I figured I would record, and then I just didn't even click the record button, which sucks because didn't do that. Oh, and I don't remember if I even went through my passive tree because I did that while I was recording. So for your normal Bone Shatter build, you come down through here and up to Born to Fight, and then you're supposed to come down here to Kinetic Impacts. I think you come over to, I don't know, something over here, probably Harvester of Foes. And I think in the last video, I had talked about coming down to Steadfast for the fortification and everything. After I died, I was looking at this. I could come right on over. I went ahead and picked up, I don't remember if I went to Diamond Skin right off the bat, like I cut through Warrior's Blood to Diamond Skin and then picked up Born to Fight. I think that might be what I did. And then I realized there's a big life regen over here. We can come over with more resistance here and come over to Juggernaut on this side. And then when we come out of Juggernaut, we could come over here to maybe blocking while holding a shield. There's some block stuff there. We could come down to Call to Arms if we need to. There's Bloodless. So a lot of your Bone Shatter builds, whether they come off of Slayer or Juggernaut, they end up coming down through these nodes here, and you end up down along this path up to maybe Bravery over here somewhere. Master of the Arena ends up on some of them, I think. This Destroyer one down here into the Wrecking Ball for two-handed stuff down here. Maybe dismembering. I can't remember, or yeah, I don't remember. But some of these Bannerman, a lot of these end up in the same place, and a lot of them come back up this way through to Juggernaut. So I thought, you know what, I could short circuit that, go right through here. We're getting 15 plus 5 is 20 plus another 5 is 25% elemental resistance right there. So that's some I don't have to worry about. It's just coming off the tree. I can also get some life regen, and then we can come over here to get Juggernaut, which has got some increased life, armor. So those will be good nodes to get. And we can come up here. There's axe damage up into here, which wouldn't be bad. That's all very close. We could pick up a socket if we get jewels. Like, there's a lot of options to come off of here. So rather than try to play this like a Bone Shatter build, I'm trying to play this as I want to survive this campaign as much as possible build. So that's what I'm focused on right now, is just building this stuff in. I don't know that I'm going to live long enough that it's going to matter to get down into the rest of this. So I'm just trying to pick up stuff that looks good. We can certainly come down here to Bloodless, and that can get us, with Bloodless, there's Steadfast right down there for the Fortify stuff. So we can definitely come through here fairly easily and pick that up within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. We're right knocking on the door of both of those. So in like 10 levels, I could be into one or both of these fairly well. So anyway, that is what we've got going right now. Currently level 15. And we are up to this part of the campaign. I got the ship's graveyard to go, and then we've got Mervale at the very end. So that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.